Ella Fitzgerald, Lady of Sing, Lady Ella, Queen of Jazz, an African-American icon. Not only was she celebrated for her musical talents, but was also for things she cared about and what she stood for. Born in Newport News, Virginia on April 25th, 1917, Ella's family eventually moved to the Bronx in New York City, where she would grow up dancing and singing with her friends. She made friends easily and was a happy-go-lucky kid. She often took the train into Harlem with her friends to watch musical acts at the famous Apollo Theater. In 1932, unexpectedly, Ella's mom died. Ella did not respond well to the changes in her life and became increasingly unhappy, skipping school while her grades dropped dramatically. After getting in trouble by the police, she was sent to a reformatory school at the age of 15. She eventually escaped the reformatory and was alone and penniless, but she was determined to make something of herself. 1934. Ella's name was pulled from the local drawing at the Apollo, and she was selected to compete at amateur night. Had not attended to sing that night, she was set to perform a dance number. But after seeing the performance before her, she decided to sing. Performing to the yells and boos, once Ella began to sing, the theater was captivated by her smooth jazz-style voice. She sang a song she knew well, Judy. The famed Ira Gershwin was quoted as saying, "I never knew how good our songs were until I heard Ella Fitzgerald sing them." Ella sang with the likes of Louis Armstrong, Nat King Cole, Frank Sinatra, Cole Porter, Duke Ellington, and many more. She was revered by many and was celebrated by people and accolades until the time of her death. Most importantly, Ella was passionate about causes she cared about.
So many fans all
She
over
was
the world.
not an obvious
So it was like a new
advocate
beginning.
for overcoming diversity. She felt strongly about civil rights, and with her manager, Norman Brains, the pair would not accept any discrimination in any hotel, restaurant, or theater they visited. Ella continued working and singing late into her life, while also being honored by many organizations and people, including Presidents Ronald Reagan and George Bush, for the National Medal of Art and the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Other awards including the George and Ira Gershwin Award for Outstanding Achievement, honorary doctorates from Harvard, Yale, Dartmouth, Howard University, and Princeton. Ella Fitzgerald won 14 Grammys, including one for Lifetime Achievement in 1967. Taking a stand. What does it mean? Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Jackie Robinson, Susan B. Anthony, they each took a stand for change, for human rights, for people in color, and for people in general. Ella Fitzgerald did not take a political stand in her life, but she took a very personal stand, which is just as important and inspirational. Ella believed in herself and her talent and her passion. She may not have had money or pretty clothes, but she had determination and spirit. Ella danced on the street corners until she mustered the courage to enter amateur night at the famous Apollo Theater in Harlem. She wasn't as pretty or fancy as the other contestants, but she performed anyways. She took a stand.